first.
Yeah, you beat me, you fucker.
Judd was in first. I've never seen that before.
Is my camera working?
No.
Why?
You should keep it that way.
Yeah, I've just been sitting here
Okay.
waiting. I was like watching the
It's good
boys and
camera.
was like, okay, it's probably time to get ready for D&D, so I stopped
Yeah.
watching the boys.
You know,
and then I
actually,
waited.
what's funny, if you hadn't sent that, I wouldn't have even known. Because after you sent it, I looked at the time and was like, oh, fuck. I hadn't even set up yet.
Camera, no.
Camera, I see your camera.
Yeah. Fish.
On my
BRB.
and on my page,
Uh-oh.
yeah, I was saying, and on my page, his screen keeps like flipping to different sides.
Because he keeps turning it on and off.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
That's what that shit is. So now we need you, and we need you. And we're gonna select all, and we're gonna Control C.
We could not connect your selector camera. Try closing other applications or restarting.
Do you have something else open that's using your camera?
Let me close OBS real quick. Okay. And now I should be able to open OBS.
Your camera just turned back on, so you're good. We can see you now.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
OBS is open. We're chilling.
So you have to open your camera before you open OBS, because the other way around it doesn't. Well, that's really like, dude, OBS is like a prima donna.
Yeah.
I have to be first. Excuse me, ma'am. No. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh my god, dude. I hate to even, because we're recording, so I'm not going to drop names. But this fucking dude is softer than a pillowcase. It's such... He is such an embarrassment to the male species. I can't even fucking... I can't handle it.
What does this have to do with Madonna?
It doesn't have to do anything with Madonna. It's something that happened to me like 20 fucking minutes ago. So my wife and I split, but we're still living in the same house because we bought it last year, and we're more friends than anything, so it really works out. She goes her way, I go my way. Who cares? The only deal that we made is don't bring your dates home because the kids are here. So this guy that she's seeing, this guy that she's seeing,
is wild. I did not know
hates.
This.
You haven't even realized.
Oh shit. Okay. I realized.
Oh. Hello.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Yay. Hey.
What's going on, Jill?
Things might ramp up this
back,
episode.
Bitches.
Let's go.
Is this week only, or is this permanent?
This week and possibly next week. I will know tomorrow.
Yippee.
Heck yeah.
I actually haven't even really had to talk to her about what she's doing because I already know.
Things just turned to 11.
That's the best part. It was a very brief discussion between her and I about what she was doing. I got the answer, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
Okay. So what were you saying?
Anyway, so this dude that she is seeing, I can't even wrap my brain around how he calls himself a man, first of all. Anyway, he's living in a place where he's not allowed. It's the dumbest shit. He's living in a place where he's not allowed to have animals, so that's why I now have 10 cats. I'm fostering his.
I'll take
for
one.
her. For her. So that when he does move into a place where he can have an animal, he can just take it back. And today, I was on the phone with my kids who are spending the weekend up at that house with their friends, so she's also there with him. And I'm video chatting, and I put the cat on the phone. And I'm like, look, I gave her wet food. She's fat and happy, and she's sleeping. She's comfortable. It took about 5 days for her to stop hissing at my cats. But she's good now, eating and just hanging out. And my fucking ex turns the phone to him and like, look, your cat's okay, because he's bitching and moaning. Is she safe? Is she comfortable? And he looks at the camera and he goes, "That's my cat." I said, "No shit, Sherlock. Whose fucking cat do you think it is? Like, stop being such a fucking crybaby." And she starts laughing. And like, keep in mind, this is the dude that she's interested in, and she's laughing at him because of what I said. So that tells you just how bad this shit is between them. Cause like, I'm not jealous. I literally told her, like, dude, I am not a gem. I'm not at all. I'm a way bigger asshole than people think I am. I'm not this fucking Mr. Nice guy that people think I am. I hate when people say that I'm nice because you don't know me. You have to live with me to know who I am. I'm not a gem. However, she is punching down going after this guy. And I feel so fucking bad for her because she deserves so much better than him. She deserves better than me. And she's like, every day, she comes to me because we're still friends. She comes to me and she talks guys. And I have to listen to
Hot
all
dog.
of this just stupid shit that he says and does. Like, why the fuck are you still trying with this guy? Meanwhile, I'm seeing a really great girl. I went up. I didn't even out. I went up. I found someone better, which I didn't think was possible. But I cannot talk to her about my new girl because I'm like, you're dating a piece of shit, and I'm
You
dating
don't
a
want
very
to
wonderful
like an
person. Like, I cannot talk to you about how well mine is going because yours is going so bad. I can't fucking do it. Like, it would feel like bragging. I can't. Like, she asks me, "How's it going?" And I say, "It's going great." And that's as far as the conversation goes. I can't bring any details in. It's so horrible. I feel so bad for her. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Now I'm gonna drink.
Word.
Yeah, so that's where my life's at.
And all the Baja Blast is gone. The depression is back.
No, absolutely not. No depression.
But there's no Baja Blast.
Blast. Just want something that's
I've got a tall boy. Sponsor us, Bud Light. I love you. And my other drink's gone, so I am kind of sad about that. My other drink I drank last night.
I watched when I wasn't supposed to.
You
'Cause I'm the
watched?
baby.
Yes, that's right. Actually, Merida, I still have your channel up. So I'm sending you something. Just to make sure. Hot dog.
I will do.
You got a hot dog, buddy?
Are we missing Garrison?
He's not playing
Yeah.
today.
He's
Damn.
watching Star
He-
Wars smut.
He's
is
going
big mode.
going to The Empire Strips Back, and I do not blame him at all. That's
What? Is
That
this
is-
real?
I'm here
yes.
for it.
The Empire
it's
claps
a-
back.
It is a real event for Star Wars.
I
I need to go to this.
And he said the only reason that he wants to go is because he wants to see how they plan on making Jabba the Hutt sexy.
yeah.
Just throw a
And-
little bikini on him.
Okay,
He better
Okay.
send pictures because
we're gonna Google this. Sexy Jabba the Hutt.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
Not on the internet. Not on the internet.
He
Not on the
better,
internet.
he
Okay,
better
that's
take
enough
videos.
internet for today.
Yep, he better take
Fast.
he better take videos or pictures so that we can post them because I'm very dude, listen. If you've never searched through Pornhub, you do not want to Google sexy Jabba the Hutt because you're gonna find shit. Just, if you've never rode that wave, stay away from that part of the internet.
Let Judd serve as a cautionary tale.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm done with the internet after one search. Should tell you something. Oh, fuck. Actually, this is going to be kind of an interesting dynamic there, Cammy.
Hey?
because Vidar and Yorick and Malador are about to start their second battle in the arena,
We ain't
while
ready.
you
What?
and Steven
yeah.
and Garrison have walked away to do something else. So this is going to be a lot of camera panning back and forth. And Garrison's not here, but I did talk to him about what he wants to do. So I know his character enough to be able to talk for him.
Is Mimir an action? One action. Okay.
Yeah, just check it out. I wrote it all up on there. Mm-hmm.
So, never mind. Question. Was
I don't know. That was very weird noises that just.
yeah, the question. The question. Right. The question.
I'd be worried.
Yes, you should always be worried.
Oh boy.
Add whatever you want.
You should
You guys
always
will like
be worried.
this.
I am.
Oh, I should pull up my character.
Hopefully, fuckface stops being a fuckface.
It's in the name. What do you think's gonna happen?
No, it wasn't talking about me.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
he's
you're-
another fuckface.
Yeah.
I'm talking to. I'm
No,
talking about a
no.
completely
Hey,
different
hey,
fuckface.
hey. I am a fuckwit. All right.
Sorry. My bad.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No.
he quit you.
I graduated from face. Well, you have to start as a face to become a wit. Just so you know.
How long
I'm not responding to this shit.
how long does it take you to become a fuck ass?
I hope never.
Multiple years of grinding.
I hope never.
If you play your cards right.
Because look, I've promoted through the ranks of the fuckwit. I started as a captain fuckwit, then I went to major fuckwit. Eventually, I'm gonna be a general fuckwit, and then the joke will be over.
Then you'll just be fuckwit.
Hmm
I'll retire.
I will retire as a fuckwit.
Just keep adding all of your accolades to your name.
Yeah,
Just never take the other ones off.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Commodore of the First Legion.
Yeah. It's like just a mile-long name: private, sergeant,
Doctor
captain, major, general, commodore. Just keeps going.
That's Mr. Dr. Professor Patrick to you.
Yes, it is. Actually, that's funny
Aiden?
because that's my Yahoo handle, is Mr. Dr. Professor Patrick. That's my Yahoo handle,
Wait.
which is really weird. And then my niece's nickname for me is Uncle Scameron, because when she was little, I used to scare the hell out of her, which is funny as shit.
That is pretty.
And my name is Cameron, so they just said Scameron and put Uncle in front of it.
I don't remember.
Are you sure it wasn't for another reason, like scamming them?
No.
Scammering.
Not sure.
I mean, scamming them into me being their uncle, I guess, but that's about it.
What did I just do? Oh no.
I have no idea.
Oh no.
Oh
oh,
no.
no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. What did
Oh,
you
no.
do?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah.
Just waiting for it.
No, we did
So
not do that at
listen,
the same time.
So
What?
listen. In between campaigns 1 and 2, we're gonna need several one shots along
not
with
good.
like pretty much what we're going to fill that because we're not gonna go from 1 immediately to 2. There's gonna be a lull, but I don't want us to stop playing in between there. So that's
no.
where like the ad campaigns are gonna start, and a lot of the dumb random videos and just one shots, like Tyler's one shot. If Christian has another one, if Corey wants to do another one, Malador, if you or Jake, if you finally want to do yours, I have one. My one shot, I need someone to play Mr. Kool-Aid.
I want to play Kool-Aid Man.
Okay. Just saying. My one shot. I
will
need
be
one of you
Kool-Aid,
to play
the Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid.
man. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
One of you needs to play Kool-Aid for my one shot.
Are we
I will
being
be the
like
Kool-Aid man.
food mascots?
Sort of. It's I hate to. Okay, so the one shot that I have for you guys actually takes place in a pocket dimension somewhere on Mundos that you haven't discovered yet.
Oh, just give me some time. We'll discover it.
Mhm.
That's
York's gonna cast teleport to somewhere he doesn't know, fail it, take a
He
long
already
rest,
did.
and do it again.
he already did.
I'll do it again.
Huh.
Just mid-combat, just, all right, guys. Strap in.
Pretty much.
You know what?
Let's try to go to Direlictus today. Whoop, I don't know where
No.
we are.
I don't know where that's at, but here we go.
Yeah. That's the funny part, because like he's heard about it, but there's no familiarity, so he has to roll really high. Because if he doesn't roll really high, you could end up anywhere.
To be fair,
That's the
pretty much avoided that general area. Like he kind of knows where it is, but not. Oh, I definitely know where that's at.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, you only went to Gaudium one time, and you still didn't roll high enough on that to not end up in a fucking faraway forest that led to a Cyclops city that got everyone kidnapped and
Snatched into campaign 2 again.
you know. Yes, and had to have a thinker that then later betrayed you, push you out of there, that put you into an alternate timeline.
He's dead now.
There you go. So there's been a lot of shit that's gone on with York trying to teleport people places.
Stupid book.
I think it worked. How many times has teleport worked? Once? Like successfully? Worked one time? Maybe?
No,
I
it
can't even
has not successfully worked.
at all. Like ever. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say.
The only time it has actually successfully teleported me out was because it wanted to get out. When we all got, or no, when Garrison and I ended up getting thrown in a jail cell, it took out the
That's
spooky,
right.
grabbed everybody, and was just like, "All right, we're going this way."
Yep, that's right. When it yanked you guys out.
Yep.
And left Malador to deal with whatever he was dealing with. Ding. Who's texting me? Yeah. Yep.
Keegan, you haven't said anything today. What's on your mind?
The entire
We gotta spread magical glitter everywhere. We gotta make it positive.
Magical glitter.
Make it rain with magical glitter.
Okay, I'm kind of curious. How long is it gonna take Malador until he starts killing children?
He's beyond that, sir.
Hasn't happened.
It has not happened.
Almost
happened, but he prevented it. It was not his fault.
No, yeah. His participation was not. I don't think he fully registered what was going on.
No, he's not.
That entire thing was Vernon, and then everyone else was just kind of there trying to figure out what the fuck happened. And by the time they realized what was going on, one of the kids was melting, and the others were trying to clean up the mess and prevent further people from finding it.
The what?
Yes, so parts of this can't. Okay, yeah. Spoiler alert. Because there's there's 19 episodes that we were not able to
Yeah.
put on YouTube, and thankfully, because they were some of the darkest ones that this campaign has had, and this campaign has had a lot of dark moments.
Oh yeah.
This campaign from episode 20 to now. By the way, I just posted 81 in case you guys are wondering. That's where we're at right now. This is going to be 82 tonight. So we're really fucking.
I mean,
So if you take everything that's gone on from episode 20 to episode 81, the first 19 were darker collectively than those 61 episodes combined, because we had a character in there that was a like sociopathic, elderly, forgetful, senile turtle, who wanted to specialize in potions and chemical warfare, and he attempted to create a sleeping potion with herbs that he had collected outside of Salvetti, and he got
I figured it out.
he got the role to understand how to mix it, but he didn't get the role on okay, so he got the role on what ingredients were needed to mix it. He botched the role like a natural one on the amounts of each ingredient to mix it. So he ended up making a death potion accidentally. And
It was a sleep potion, but it was forever sleep.
Yes, and so, but he didn't. So there were 3 orphan children, and he didn't want to give the entire thing to one of them. He was trying to put them all to sleep, so he gave them all bits of it. The other 2 ended up surviving. They got really sick and fell asleep, but they survived. One of them melted, because that's the effects of a death potion, especially on a fragile, defenseless child that
And
has.
hey, hold on. You got to tell her why he was getting those kids in the first place.
Oh God, why was he kidnapping them?
We were trying to find people. We were trying to find people to stage as slaves.
That's true.
So we can get into Relictus and get Malador.
That's right, because you've been here since the beginning. That's fantastic. Yeah, so
I've been here since episode 1.
They were, the Christian's one of like the last original here. I had a whole group before this group, and trust me, I love this group better. But because you guys don't whine like they did, that's why they all left. But they were trying to gather people to pose as slaves so that they could go to Relictus and save Garrison and Malador.
Yeah, we were finding people to pose as slaves, and we were going to pose as slave traders.
And
so, I was in a different area code.
Yeah. So
this was Vernon. This was all Vernon.
So this is what Vidar came back to. He had no idea what the hell was going on, because he was going off to talk to Latha, which was a former girlfriend type for him. He was in a whole different town outside of Salvetti. He had no fucking clue that this even took place until he came back, like walking into a shitstorm. But it was Vernon's idea to use orphan children. Like, everyone else wanted to get the adults out of Salvetti and say, hey, we'll pay you for it. But Vernon was just stuck on, let's kidnap kids and put them to sleep and put them in a cart and go. And he ended up...
We almost stopped it. But Garrison rolled really bad on perception to catch him in the act.
Garrison could not roll a successful perception check to save his life. And he ended up bringing the Royal Guard. He ended up bringing a couple of the guards there who had volunteered. They had stripped themselves of their armor, and they were going to volunteer to go so that they could infiltrate Relictus. And by the time they got there, the entire party had wedged the horse cart that these kids were in an alley that it barely fit in, and buried the child that they melted, and then just threw hay on top of the other 2 that had survived and tried to pawn it off like it never happened. And that led to Vernon getting his face on a like most wanted poster. And
that made our ranger leave.
That made the ranger leave. Yeah, that was one of them. that was one of the players that was just like, I didn't agree to this. I don't like the direction that it's going, and he left. Yeah, it was fun. Christian, you remember Dalmont? He left because he didn't like the vibe of the group, is what he told me. So he was just chicken shit, but it had nothing to do with any of that. But he left. Yeah,
there was that one blue Triton that we met in the middle of the woods that was there for one session, and then he didn't.
Yeah, that was Dalmont.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that was Dalmont. The one that I had put in his background that he knew about the Royal Guard and the palace, and he was going to bring you guys up there to talk about the mission for the direwolf, and then he just left.
Yep.
In the middle of the session, he just left, just exit out, and blocked everybody. But yeah, that's a little bit of the dark past of this group. Yeah, it was. Yeah, like, look, I don't mind it.
Has he told you how he started this campaign? We were in a chain gang.
Yeah. So like literally, session 0 was putting all the characters together. Session 1 was everybody, the players, and then there were a couple of NPCs in there just to make it more dramatic. They were chained together in a single line, having been kidnapped by slave traders of Relictus, and were going to be brought to the encampment. That was how I started it. And it was either
we watched Vernon cut a dude's head off while he was asleep. Because the sorcerer we had put him to sleep, and then he just took one claw and went swing, cut his head off.
So he cut 2 heads off. He ate one, and then the other one like rotted and decayed in his bag. So he ended up just throwing that one out.
And then we left that guy's goat with him, and he ate one of the goat's legs.
Yeah, he ate one of Greg's legs. Greg with 2 G's. Ended up he ate the leg, and then he created him a mechanical leg, and then he just ate the goat altogether.
Yep. That was our ranger's pet.
Yeah, and then he almost killed Darling trying to free her from the cage. You remember that?
Yep, I remember. I was pissed. I was pissed.
Yep. He almost killed Vidar's owl trying to free her from the cage because he got a natural 20 on hitting the cage.
With his fucking flaming swords.
With his sword. Yeah. Nearly chopped through it and killed the owl.
I think he caused the most damage to us.
Oh, do you remember when Malador tried picking him up when they were going up? Or was it... No, Vernon picked up Malador when he was going uphill, and he was back heavy because of his shell, and he failed his dex roll and went into a barrel and took... it wasn't Yorick at the time, was it? I think it was... Was it Yorick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yorick had just got...
That's right, yeah. Because he knocked him over like bowling pins and did a shitload of damage to the group. He just fucking this 500-pound ball.
Yeah, because you had him roll dex with disadvantage every single time he went upstairs.
Yeah, because he was a 500-pound fucking turtle, and I think 100 or 150 pounds of it was his shell. And then he had that 75-pound fucking sword on his hip. Everything was at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beginning of this campaign was amazing. It was
a key source of water for Octavius.
Oh yes, yeah. Octavius was the were octopus that would travel. He had. Huh?
What happened to the little elf guy that kept changing with the seasons?
That was Octavius and Xanthus. That was him.
Oh, okay.
So Xanthus was his original form, his elven form.
Yeah.
But he was a particular kind of elf that literally changed looks with seasons.
Yeah, I was so confused because it was like Octavius, and then it was the elf guy, and then they both disappeared. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So, but he was a were octopus, and kind of like Malador, the were part would come out when he wanted it to or when he didn't want it to, and then he turned into the octopus. So it was literally like Malador but less stable.
Yeah,
because his was involuntary and a bad lab experiment. So it was involuntary most of the time, the change. And then he wandered off into the desert between Cooper Tandem and Salvetti to try and go on a mission, or not really a mission, to just go on a shop for the items.
For the Sandy Fern, I think.
Yeah, Sandy Fern and Cooper Tandem, the item shop.
Yeah.
Just said, hey, I need supplies and I can't make it. Can you do it? You look capable. Gave it to Xanthus, and he wandered out without telling anyone, without preparing spells. And Ellen Wynn Crow clocked him, sent her snake pet, and killed him.
By the giant snake that was with the zombie Xanthus.
Oh my god.
I almost survived, and then I botched the fucking roll.
Classic your botching roll.
Had a 75% chance to roll that nothing would happen. I rolled the one number.
Yep. I had him roll a d4, and it was 1, 3, and 4. Nothing would happen. He rolled 2.
Damn.
Classic
Yorick.
He rolled the, and you guys, I think you guys remember it when he was zombie Xanthus in the desert, when Ellen was fucking with you guys, and I described that 6-foot long black and red snake with the razor sharp teeth and the big weird smile, the sunken in eyeball. That was the pet she sent after him. And he almost got away, but its last move was it latched onto the top of his head and dove underground. So now he can't heal himself, and he's taking every 6 seconds. He's taking underground damage as it just burrows deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So he was gone. Like there was no way that once it dove under and successfully pierced through the ground, I couldn't let him. I was like, make a new guy. I can't. There's nothing I can do now.
And then
Make a new guy.
And then all Malador did was, hey, we went to Coast City and put it on the door of the Sandy Fern, and fucking that was it. No fucks given.
That was old Malador.
For Tandem, when Malador was missing, that's why I made the call back. Oh, let's just leave him a note.
Oh.
What do you mean that was just old Malador? He would do the exact same thing to yours.
Now. He would do the same thing now.
Nah.
Just leave a note.
Nah.
Just leave a note.
No, he wouldn't even leave a note.
But that's why I thought it was funny, because when you guys
Depends on who it is.
When you guys were, that's why I thought it was hilarious, because when you guys finally returned to Cooper Tandem after all that time, that note was still stuck to the front door, and it was old, and it was like tearing, and Malador's just like, hey, and opens the door. Like, he didn't give a fuck. He saw the note that he wrote and just opened the door and walked in. Like I don't give a hey, it's still there. I got other shit to do. It was fucking hilarious.
True.
And actually, I don't think in game to anybody but Vidar, who saw Zombie Xanthus in the desert, like actually saw him.
Merida and Garrison, because Garrison.
Merida and Garrison.
I did.
I think I fought him as Adam.
I think I was in the
No,
last
not
cart.
that one. Not that Zombie Xanthus outside of Salvetti. I'm talking about when you guys were trapped in the desert for that 14-day hell fucking adventure.
Yeah, and then he showed up as one of the roll days, and he was on a 3-way cart, right? It was him and the snake dude, and we killed him.
No, you guys didn't fight him. He was just there fucking with you. Yeah, you guys didn't fight him. It was outside the cabin.
Yeah, he was literally there just to waste a day.
Yeah, he was outside the cabin.
Oh, I didn't see that. I must have.
Yeah. What is that background noise?
Hot
Not me.
dog.
Hot dog? What's going on?
What's going on there, hot dog?
Hey, turn off your Pornhub, man.
Yeah, man. I want to hear the hot dog part.
There's no Pornhub.
It's Hot Dog Hub.
Fans.
You got a hot dog, buddy?
It's OnlyFans Hub. OnlyFans for hot dogs.
It's not hot.
I want to start an OnlyFans account and just have hot dogs on it. Literally just hold up packages of hot dogs, and that's gonna be my OF account.
Daily
I don't think anyone's gonna stop you.
I don't think anyone's gonna pay for it either.
Yeah, that was the part that I wasn't going to say.
But it would be hilarious. It would be so funny. Or just pull an Idiocracy and start an OF, but it's just me like cutting steak with my toes.
What?
People would pay to see that.
Sounds like
If
a
you've
good way
never
to
seen
lose a toe.
If you've never seen the movie Idiocracy, watch it, because you're missing out if you haven't. It's where our social economy is going. You need to watch the movie. It's a good warning for the future. All right, is OBS up and ready for
We're
live?
ready.
Ready to go? All right. So we're gonna end this anus talk here. Remember, use more lube.
Never.
Bye.